Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
What's up, guys?
Today we're going to review something that should have been on my last year's summer list.
Right.
From the house of Maison, Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Vitae Forte. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
The reason why this wasn't on my list, I just completely forgot. And by the time I recorded and edited, it was too late. So
Yeah.
here we are reviewing it this year. It's still a great release in my opinion.
I agree with that too. Now, what do you think about this in comparison with the original?
The original didn't wow me like at all.
Okay.
It was all right.
Would you say this is like fuller and richer than the original?
Much.
Yeah, I agree with that
by
too.
miles. By miles. Francis Kurkdjian, he's known for almost 200 fragrances, including his own house and many iconic fragrances, Le Mal.
Mr. Burberry, Eau Noir by Dior.
So many.
I mean, 43 alone from his house. That's impressive.
And the house I do love. I'm a huge fan. I wish I owned more than I do. I only have this in Baccarat Rouge 540.
Right.
Steven and I had the pleasure of interviewing Francis Kurkdjian a few years back when I was with the Good Smellers, and that was a great night.
I remember that night, yeah.
Did you publish
Very
that
humble.
video on your
I did,
channel? You
yeah.
did.
Yeah, it's still up.
Cool.
Very humble, down to earth. I mean, he was very willing and accepting of all of our questions. You know, just in a split second, we said, "Would you mind being on camera?" And
It
he
happened
goes,
like
"Yeah."
that. It happened just like that.
He's like, "Yeah, let's go outside," and we shot. It was really cold that day. I
It was
remember
freezing,
that.
but we got it done.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
When was the house released? His own house?
It came out in 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
This particular fragrance came out in 2013.
Right.
It was inspired by the meeting of water and sun.
Okay.
And what do we know about this? The notes and all that jazz.
Well, the name translates to the water of life, Aqua Vitae, and Forte, kind of like just means loud, right? So it's kind of like an intense version of the original. What I remember about the original, it was that it's very centric on the note of tonka bean. So I just remember getting a lot of tonka bean, but here you have Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian mandarin, lemon, Ceylon cinnamon, Guatemalan cardamom, Sichuan pink pepper, Tunisian orange blossom absolute, Madagascan ylang ylang, Mysore sandalwood, and Haitian vetiver. So it's quite a densely populated note breakdown.
But you got a bunch of very juicy and fruity accords, citric notes, and then you have a bunch of spices in the middle, which I honestly don't get so much from this.
Okay.
The star note in this fragrance on my skin is orange blossom.
I can see that too.
It shines really beautifully. I love this one.
What I really like about this one is that you have the florals in here, but at no point would I consider this feminine. I do get a lot of that ylang ylang, which comes across kind of tropical, but not in a copper tone kind of way like Soleil Blanc, which I also do love. When I look for it, I can pick up on a little bit of the cinnamon in the background, but there's this overall creaminess about it that I really like, and it wears so effortlessly on the skin. You do get a little bit of the citrus in the opening, like the lemon and the bergamot, but it's very short-lived, and I think it only contributes to the brightness of the scent. So while it is full, compositionally speaking, it's still kind of like ethereal, like it wafts off to you very comfortably. Not to say that it's weak or that it's transparent.
When I wore this last year a couple of times, it really popped off my skin beautifully, left a wonderful trail when I walked by people,
Right.
and garnered compliments.
Yeah, I could see that as well. And I think this is one of those scents that would just intrigue people, as opposed to, oh, I know he's wearing cologne and it's just a pleasant smell. It's like,
What is that?
what do you have on?
I think the predecessor is much more ethereal than this one. For me, anyway.
I think so too.
But I do enjoy this a lot. It's a great where you can smell yourself, others can smell you. It lasts for a good 6 to 7 hours. It gets me through most of the workday. One negative about this at the end is that when I opened this bottle, when I purchased it, it was so tight in the packaging that it ripped the label.
Yeah.
I really should have bought it back at that point, but I didn't want to be a pain, so I just
Yeah,
That would
from an
bug you. I
aesthetic
know that would bug
standpoint,
you, right?
It would. Yeah.
So.
And just to mention one more thing, from a presentation standpoint, on the reverse side of the label, you can actually see the Maison Francis Kurkdjian logo in there. So
Did you know I did not know that?
it's kind of cool, right?
You are the man. You know that? You are the man. I never...
If we're talking presentation, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. That's all we have for you today on Maison Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Vitae Forte. I would love to give a 5ml sample to one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, subscribe to Redolessence,
Thank you.
like and share this video, and leave one comment down below with what your favorite Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrance is. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications of new reviews, new content, buddies, giveaways, watches banging on table, in presentations, Mr. Perfectionist, and all that stuff. Take care of yourselves. Oh, don't forget, vote.fragrance.org. Voting is open until May 31st, 2018. You can vote until then. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next video.
Take care, guys.